Okay, bam. Great timing. And let's reload that. All right, chat started over. Starting over the chat. Starting over the chat. How y'all doing out there? Black and blue. Great timing. Woot woot. Pooter. Pooter. Howdy, everybody. Howdy, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Y'all doing all right? Everybody doing all right out there? Everybody doing all right out there? Out there in Wonderville? Everybody doing all right out there in Wonderlandville? Everybody doing all right out there in a wonderful Wonderlandville? Let's blast off with a little gravity bong there. And then we'll get to talking about, boy, this episode of Kill Tony that just aired. Good Lord. What a time. Damn, Black and Blue, nobody got it better than you. And I still, them bars is better than homeboy that was rapping. That guy got on Secret Show a few weeks ago, the guy that was the mullet guy that didn't rap very good, that Tony was going hard after. And I was in the green room whenever whenever Tony walked in. But dude, it ain't like that. Like Tony kind of walks in and like goes around the entire room and shakes everybody's hand. And like he's like that's what he does. He does that. It's funny. But he does like playfully roast people. He's not like, he ain't never like, it ain't weird. It's always funny. One day him and David Jolly were going back and forth for a minute. And that was funny. Oh shit. The Pink Floyd. Yeah, man. You know what's here's so one, I don't know, this has been a few however long it was. I think I'm like 2 months behind on the YouTube, if I'm right. I think I'm 2 months back or something like that. So it's been a couple months ago, but Tony was in the green room with us, and he sat down with me for a bit, and we were talking about, I'm mixing up times. He wasn't sitting with me this time, but he was asking me how things were going, if I've been doing any new Pink Floyd stuff, and he was telling me about a new cover of Have a Cigar that I needed to learn. So I was like, you know what? Next week I'm gonna do all Pink Floyd in the opening set. And he was like, fuck yeah. I'll have to come and check you out next time you do that. And I was like, all right, I'll do that shit this coming Thursday then. And then I literally just went out and I did all Floyd pretty much. I think I did all but the last song and was Floyd maybe. I need to go back and re-listen to it because I haven't listened to it since I filmed it. Yeah, well, dude, Dom Herrera. I mean, Dom has one of my favorite moments of all time that involved him and Missy Martinez, who is an adult film star. And she was on Kill Tony a lot early on in the show. And dude, it was just cool. It was just she was on stage and Dom Herrera said to her, hey, you know, I'm a big fan of your work. And she says, oh, you've got great taste, Dom. And he's like, it's got nothing to do with what you're doing. Or he's like, I really love your girl on girl action. It's got nothing to do with what you're doing. I just love seeing two women get along so well. And it's such a funny thing that he says in Kill Tony. But that's an old episode. The great Dom Herrera. You can tell he's getting up there, man. And you never like seeing that, you know. You don't like seeing that. But he's a legend, dude. He's been around. He's been around a long time, man. Since the Belly Room. He was on a lot in the first couple years. So, fun fact about one of the comics, and I'm proud of him. He's a good kid. Well, Holden as well. Holden is good. Holden has got a long future ahead of him. He's going to be a great comedian. But the kid I was thinking about to start with, he's a good kid. Young Kent Hunter. That dude, I like Kent Hunter. He's a good kid. He's from the couple cities over from where I'm from. Like, and I'm not talking about like the Myrtle Beach where I moved to. I mean my actual hometown where I grew up and went to school, you know. He is from just a couple towns over from me. I'm from Bennettsville, South Carolina, and he's from McBee, South Carolina, or McBee it is spelled, but it's McBee. We call it McBee back home. But he's doing good. He's been doing stand up for a couple years now, and he had a great set. I sent him a message. He did good, and he got on Secret Show. Him and old girl that was up there that they were supposed to go hook up afterwards. I didn't ask him. I didn't go into detail. I didn't get in there with him, and I didn't get into that conversation with him. You know, what's going on up there? What's up, Sasuke? Hell yeah, dude. Boba Fett. In case y'all are wondering, I didn't go to Kill Tony tonight. Obviously, I'm here. I did go downtown though. I did go get my. I did go to the club, and we got our headshots done, and we got the group shot done. Yeah, him and the girl were both funny. Kent had a really good set. You can tell that he's working hard and trying to go up more. You can tell that he's putting his time in and getting more comfortable on stage, confident. which is good. And Holden did great. Holden's got, he's got a long future ahead of him. I actually saw him. He came over to Sunset, and I told him he was welcome to go upstairs if he wanted to. I know he's young or whatever, and I told everybody upstairs, this kid's he's a comedian, so I mean, technically I'm the head of security there, so I'm, other than me, management would make the call, but I'm like, if the kid wants to do comedy, let him go up and do the open mic. Oh shit, and Selden, brother Selden Montgomery, living in Austin now. I didn't know that. Actually, maybe I did know that. William might have told me that. Whenever he might have told me that the other day when we were talking. He randomly calls me every now and again, and then we'll just talk for an hour. And then I cherish those moments. I talked to my dad today for a little bit. Called him on the way downtown. Oh my God! And I saw a terrible accident today. I pulled up. I drove past it right after it happened. There was a Dodge Durango flipped over. And, it wasn't, in a ditch. It was, flipped over in the middle of the road. Weird. Yeah, dude. You know what? You're right, Black and Blue. He's fine. He's good. And I love this about Tony, is Tony can... Here's the thing. If Tony sees any sort of ingenuine behavior, or if you're not being honest about who you are, or if you're, just trying to be fake or trying to put on, if he sees any of that at all, he's going to attack it. But if he sees somebody who's being completely honest and they also put the effort in to be funny, those people will always get a pass from him. Dude, you can tell because Kent Hunter is being completely honest. In everything that he said, he was being honest and just being real. And, that's what you want. And Tony sees that, and every time Tony sees that, he'll always support that person. Just so long as they're being, honest and real and not trying to be, to be fake and put it on. And a lot of people will be like, well, Uncle Laser. And y'all don't know, that's who Uncle Laser is. I know him. That's him. He's being honest and real. He is like that when he's by himself. That's who he is. It's not maybe if it's a character, he's doing it all the time. So, but man, it's just, what's up, Jason? But dude, Kent Hunter being honest about everything. Yeah, I think that helped him out a lot. And that'll go a long way in in the interview portion, because he's honest. That's all Tony wants in the interview, is somebody honest with him. Exactly, like a personality syringe. I think that's why I've had such good luck there, because I've always been honest. I never tried to be something that I'm not. I never tried to zhuzh it up. Posers, no posers. I don't want no scrubs. How about this? How about let's smoky smoke a little bitty bit. Smoky smoke a little bitty bit. Ooh, that was a tasty. That was tasty. We got a little a little Polly sighting. I got to hang out with Polly the other day for a little while. It was actually the night. It was the week after this episode. I took this picture. This is Red Band, Paulie, and Dylan Sullivan. Dylan Ray Sullivan. By the way, Dylan Sullivan, if y'all don't know who Dylan is, keep an eye on Dylan, dude. He's a killer. I'm feeling a little more upbeat because I got out of the house today and, you know, got some sunshine on my skin. I went outside earlier and hit some golf balls into the net in the backyard. I don't know. Spent some time around people. Did a thing. Got some headshots done today. We got headshots done at work. And I don't know if we're talking about it yet, but we got some cool Sunset Strip stuff coming soon. So be on the lookout for something cool from Sunset Strip soon that you guys should try to. I don't know if these things are going to be just for us or if we're going to like try to sell them. But if we do try to sell these things, you should try to get one. All's I'm saying. We got some cool shit happening. I went and did that today. Was silly with a bunch of silly people. And it felt like picture day at school, which was kind of fun. Wait, what is that? Oh, yeah, getting some vitamin D. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's nice, dude. Went out and got some sunshine on my skin. Got my blood flowing a little bit, which I kind of... Most of the sunshine I get is, you know, sun going down on the way to work, whatever you get left. The residual sunlight. But today, you know, I got out of the house around 3 o'clock. And here lately, I've been doing that. I got in a habit of leaving the house early as shit during South by. And just being out, windows rolled down, getting fresh air on the way to work, not turning the AC on in the truck, just windows rolled down. No matter how hot it is, just let the wind, like I've been doing that a lot lately. But it was nice today. I talked to my dad. I think that has a lot to do with my personality. Like, I'm not, as weird as this sounds, like I'm not the best person of like keeping up with family and stuff like that. Well, I mean, we got this group chat for the family or whatever, but I'm not the best at like, you know, calling and talking on the phone and stuff with them. And honestly, I'm not the best at like replying to all of the stuff in the group chat because it's very active all day long. And, yeah, so like, I think talking to my dad today for a little bit, just hearing that everything's right at home and my nephew's doing good. My nephew is like I told my dad, I was like, that baby's gonna keep you young. And you could just hear it in his voice. He's like, man, you can hear it, dude. He loves that kid. And that's cool because they get to do that. And I appreciate that because they're the grandparents and they live in the house that my grandparents raised me in. I don't know if you guys, if I've ever, well, I mean, I'm sure I've said it my grandparents raised me. My dad was like there every day, but I lived at my grandparents' house with them. So it's cool to see that my nephew is spending a lot of time in that house with his grandparents, because I turned out all right, considering all. And it's because of, I think, the vibe in that structure, in the structure of that house. And it has a lot to do with that and them. And my dad was raised by the same people that raised me. So I think there's a lot to do with that, and that's going to be good for the kid. That's going to be good for my nephew. Waka waka. We're here to talk about that, right? Dude, Black and Blue, I totally understand not talking to family much, man. Like, I mean, I stay in communication with them, but to be perfectly honest, like my granddad, my grandmother, my granny, my pa, and Marie, my aunt, we were the people that lived in that house, and all of them are dead but me. So, like, I don't know if any of y'all know what that feels like. But I mean, that's probably got a lot to do with why I'm not, I don't know. Like, I love my dad. I love my whole family, like, but I haven't spoken to my mom, and I don't really know that I could say that I genuinely love her. I don't believe that I can say that truthfully. I don't really care to talk to her or ever see her again or have her be part of my life. So I totally understand that. Your grandpa died on your birthday, but 2 years before you were born. My great-granddad, when I was born, I had 3 great-grandparents that were still alive. And I got to know, I knew my mom's grandparents, kind of, but my granny's mom lived in a trailer behind our house in the backyard. So she had a little single-wide trailer in the backyard of our house. So, like, she was there every day until I was, like, I don't know, 12 or 13. Oh, Rosette Wilkes. I got to get this, I do need the, hold I am going to still have to be blowing my nose a lot today. Rosette. Oh, you old-timey names, dude. So my grandmother was Rosette Wilkes. And my granddad was Wade. And on my other side of the family, my granddad's name was Birch. And, well, my great-granddad and my great-grandmother's name was Ola May. Ola May and Birch. I like old people names too, like my grandmother, my granny that raised me, Mabel. Her name was Mabel, which is a cool name. I love the name Mabel. But her sisters are like Carrie Mae. Carrie Mae they call her, but it's Carrie Mae. But they call her Carrie Mae, Mamie Jean, Linwood and Pee Wee. There was a lot of them. D.W. His name was D.W. And then Steve. That was all. I think that was all of them. I know I'm forgetting somebody probably. But they had a big family. I like old people names too. Birch was a full-blood Cherokee Indian. Both of his parents were 100% Cherokee Indian. So I believe he was named after the birch tree. It could be a song. We could go for that. I got another GB pack, and we've been doing this thing for 26 minutes, and I believe that it's time to go hunting down some clown body parts, because that's the next task I want to complete. And find whatever I find along the way. Bro, I'm still a little shook about that last night thing, man. That mind flayer that tried to fuck me in my dreams, and then just basically straighten up admitting that he blatantly just tried to manipulate me. Weird. Ooh. Yowzer. All right. Let's see. Camera. All right. Let's get in it. Oh, you know what? I had this thing. Where is this? Okay. What is it again that we don't have? We have pelvis. Lyrics now. Lyrics now, huh? Act 3 gets lyrics, we found out last night. We found the pelvis, we found the arm, foot, torso, and hand. Which means, sorry song, I need to look over here real quick. So we need the head and the arm. Oh. we have the arm. So pelvis, arm, foot, torso, hand. Oh, leg. We need the leg. Okay. That seems easy enough to do. Ugh. All right. Sorry. Wait, hold on now. Wait, which one now? Damn.
Has a transcript of a conversation with Archduke.
Doing an army of cultists. He got to say for his cut off.
Lots of talk about the brilliant future of Baldur's Gate, city of steel and justice.
Does he say anything
If
about
he doesn't come back, I'm having his chisel. Mine's bloody useless.
Juicy read. Yeah, the book was a lot more lewd than its prequels. It's only been a month when
Ooh. Okay, this is. Hold on a minute. I need to look again. Is this?
He has twice the kills you did at that age. He knows the 7 major arteries, the blind spots, everything. That mind flare is done for.
What's up, Cassio?
Everywhere. The city is infested. I've been monitoring them for some months now. They're planning something. Something big. Galbraith Stredivas, Mind Flayer Hunter. My son is tracking one of the beasts. As
God
we
will
speak.
provide. God will provide.
Oh. I am pleased it is still widely read. I hope to publish many more such volumes. An illithid trap left me retired. Permanently. Writing is how I spend much of my days now. My son has taken up the mantle. He fights tooth and nail every single day. I only pray it's enough. That I've done enough.
You have, bro. You've done enough.
He's more than that. I couldn't be prouder of him. An old friend gifted me this. Call it thanks for setting me at ease.
Damn, bro. This is the coolest house I ever just
won't
wandered
win,
in.
You know, the mind flares. Not with my son fighting the good fight. And you.
Oh, shit. Homie gave me a shield. Where this shield at? When a foe hits you with a melee attack, you can... Okay, so that's normal. Protection from missiles. A level 2 spell. I should probably take this shield because it at least gives me a spell. But when a melee attack misses you, it's sent reeling. I don't know, man. I think I'm gonna start using this shield. I think I'm taking this. Yeah, we can swap that Adamantite out.
That's curious.
What? What's curious? Dude, you look cool as fuck. But I need to find Homegirl's house. Which, as it turns out, even with help, is sort of difficult to accomplish. I want to say that it's somewhere around here.
Well, the city's been a shock to them after all that time in the road.
Must have been a hard walk from Elturel.
No hand because we have no time. This leaky wineskin's due back at barracks.
Half the new recruits will be in the same way. There's no rush.
You moron! We could be fired for this.
Ah, shoot.
The Blushing Mermaid. Not my preferred drinking hole, dear readers. In fact, hole.
It says it's next to that, right? Let me try this one more time. That's right. Black and Blue is right. I don't know what the context of this conversation is, but he is absolutely correct. What do they say? Find what you love and let it kill you.
All of it gets in that bloody Baldur's mouth rag. Except what the people actually want in a broadsheet.
Yes, why not?
Oh, Lavernica's home.
Lavernica, groundskeeper of Bloomdridge Park, lover of birds, bees, and everything in between.
I was trying to go too far.
A crooked touch.
You know what? That sounds real good. Let's smoke some together. We rolled a true 18 on a true success. All right.
Yeah, it was ripe with magic.
Yowzer. Ooh. Mostly filled with notes on botany and plant care. One aside in the margins notes that some suspicious characters have been frequenting the park of late. The keeper wonders if perhaps he should report this to the Flaming Lips. Okay. Key.
Not a problem.
I'm not racist, but when I see a dead mind flayer, I feel like excited. I feel happy about that. Does that make me mad? The effigy of Sendai, who made herself many, what use her multitudes. She thought herself a warrior, but only her blood soaked the soil. Below is an exaggerated signature written in blood, or in the red.
Could be interesting.
Yeah.
Each figure, like in its pose.
Got him.
His leg, still bearing scraps of tattered fabric. Once bright and jovial, now bloody and joyless.
Someone has already been here. This looks like a nice sacrifice, dude, if I'm being honest.
Curiosity must
Nice
be
job,
satisfied.
whoever did this.
Eager for battle.
I know what you eager for, baby. I know what you eager for.
You have my attention.
I know she does. All right.
Might as well.
I thought bras on cars were cool.
Well, hello.
Yeah, you got lights. I don't think there's anything in here. I think the clown leg is the big get from in this thing. Right. Like a Ford probe with a bra. You know that it would be untrue. You know that I would be alive if I was to say to you, girl, we couldn't get much higher. Come on, baby, light my fire. Okay.
The book was a lot more lewd than its
Let's go to the sorceress.
I'm with Kevin. The novel's sense of intrigue was its finest art. Don't get me wrong, the book was
Nice day out here, considering.
Just don't stuff it up your customers.
Have a bit of that catnip.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome, dear patron, to the floor at the top of the stairs. If you have information about the Night Song, great riches await. If you are here to waste the great wizard Leroican's time, reconsider. Let your knowledge determine your path forward. one would believe.
The Night Song is an immortal being, the child of a deity.
What have we here? A magician in a tower, hiding away from the frightening world. What are you so scared of, Magus? Not the Night Song, surely? Why, she's nothing but a relic to be purchased and pursued.
My God. The Night Song is a person.
At last. There you are, my dear.
You will address me with due deference. I am Dame Aylin. And you are a whelp without honor, without pride, with nothing but a tower full of trinkets.
Oh, my apologies, Dame Aylin. I meant no disrespect. I asked our mutual friend here to make an introduction that I might get to meet the famed daughter of Selûne.
Ooh.
Forgive me for that impudence. Perhaps our friend can bridge the gap and do what I believe they came here to do?
My steel-hearted friend speaks true. Give me one good reason, Magus, why I should not strike you down where you stand.
Dame Aylin, I have discovered a device that would allow your immortality to be shared. It would cause you no harm, no pain of any kind. You serve your mother Selûne, I believe. She who has blessed our realm with so many gifts. Honor her by sharing yours.
You dare to threaten me with the same magic that held me in torment for 100 years? You do not seek to share my gifts. You seek to poach them.
You see, that's what I thought.
I had hoped to appeal to your better nature. Perhaps I overestimated you.
This is about to be a hell of a battle, I can feel
No
it.
bother. I have an arsenal of implements capable of convincing you to see reason.
Best of luck to him. You know what? He's kind of right.
A pity you didn't prove a more reliable ally. You could have reaped the rewards of my good favor. I'd hoped you to keep an open mind, but it seems you're determined to make this as difficult as possible. Boy, at the ready. Once I've taken control of the Aasimar, she must go directly into the caging rooms.
No, Master Lorcan. I would never have assisted you if I knew you planned such horrors.
That's right,
You
Roland.
lied to get the Night
Ally.
Song.
Ally.
Made us all believe she was nothing but a relic.
Hell yeah.
I have seen what true leadership can accomplish, but never under your tutelage.
That's right, Roland.
Watch your tongue, you child.
Let's kill this.
I could make it such that no
Half-
wizard in the realm will touch you.
Half
If
pint
they're all like you, I think that sounds like an
of
excellent
Raven
bargain.
Guard.
Oh, face us, charlatan! We who detest you so!
Myrmidons! Imperatum!
Ain't scared. I ain't scared of you motherfuckers. We're about to fight in a library. No sir. so let's get you over Shadowheart. And then, oh, the jump took that away, so.
Time to strike.
Alright, Lae'zel, we can kill this guy in one go right here, but we should save that action surge for later. And so lightning and thunder resistance. Let's do it again. I mean, we could take him out right now, but Gale's coming in next, so he can. What's the best thing for him to do? For 19 damage. Thunder and lightning resistance. 19 damage, that'll be 3 to 30, but I could probably get one down. Now he can jump out here, that way we're not all in the same spot.
Let's have some carnage.
That's good. Shadowheart, and who is this? Acid resistance. And this is 127. So that knocked him down pretty good, and then let's give him this guy. Hell yeah, Roland. Critical hit.
Death can't have me. Not yet.
Yeah. This might be a good spot for the action surge.
For the ages.
Who's up next? A bad guy, and then Shadowheart after an ally. Should I heal the thing now, or? Also recast this.
Victory awaits.
Where did Shithead go? Oh, he's up there. What's his immunities? Damn, we're gonna try it again.
Allow me to demonstrate.
How about demonstrate by drinking one of these?
Got to press on.
Let's move.
Tormented!
Oh, so that didn't work.
Victory awaits. No time to waste.
Victory is assured.
It really pretty much is, dude.
Certainly.
Yeah, not enough movement for Blight. That kind of sucks. Hey, why can't you just shoot him from right here? Why is it making me? guess I kind of fucked myself by putting Shadowheart right there. This is not cool. It's telekinesis, of course the path is interrupted. I can't do anything. The target is not blocked.
Sounds like fun.
Damn.
Loroakan, you who would see me caged, you who would purchase my submission with profane gold. Let every wicked magus, every vile murtherer, each slaver and misery merchant see. Dame Aylin is watching. She is indomitable, And when her face lights the shadows of your wrongdoing, you are broken by its beauty.
Damn right, girl. And then we get to loot him.
The Firehead Fool is dead. Yet as I stare upon his corpse, I feel sadness. Why? A gripping in the chest, as though I'd lost someone. Something. Paladin's fatigue, no doubt. You were excellent in battle, as is your way. And I am proud to fight at your side. And you, tiefling, you did not embarrass yourself. I will catch my breath, then to camp I will bring my bones. Moon Maiden be with you.
Hell yeah. I know it's gross to blow my nose so much, but I'm really trying to, instead of like just whatever I would blow my nose, and instead of literally swallowing it back down into some sort of sickness it would surely fester into.
On it.
Surely these won't have anything. Yo, homie, let's talk.
Confer.
The Roakan is dead. The bastard is dead. I am. Now that the bastard's in bits. Leroican was a cruel and vicious man. By day, I'd tend the shop, but at night, he'd fire the most nonsensical questions at me. And for every one I answered wrong, he'd beat me. I could have killed him with my own two hands. But I kept thinking it was all a test. It had to be. I thought it was the price I had to pay to become a true wizard. I realize now he was just a sick, sick man.
Wait, what were we talking about, Shane? What did I miss?
I see things clearly now. If I wish to master the weave, I must do it myself. Thankfully, I have everything I need right here.
You know what? You've earned this, Roland.
Oh, I like the sound of that.
You earned it.
I do indeed. I'll move Cal and Leah in immediately. The Roakan refused to let them stay
I see.
here. They are gonna love the tower. I wouldn't have this, the tower, my family, without you. What can I do to thank you? And you'll have me. I'll learn everything I can about the tower in the meantime, even if I have to rip this place apart.
Attaboy.
But know this. Ramesses Tower and its master are now your friends. And when the time comes, we will stand by you as allies.
Praise God. Not a damn thing. You don't owe me a thing, baby. You don't owe me a thing. Yeah, don't owe me a thing, baby. You don't owe me a thing. Yow. If I just curious what will happen.
Welcome back, dear patron. Remember that the great wizard doesn't suffer fools who waste his time.
Is that right?
Let your knowledge determine your path forward.
Oh, I did. I did. You don't know what happened?
Well, at least they seem to use them. If I were at Narvik, I'd get a job in a
I saw somebody go up to Lerokin's tower that's 10 foot you now. Right when they came out.
I could cook food. Just don't roughen up your customers, especially if you call the one at fault.
Apparently.
Ash hasn't gotten into it.
I really wish you hadn't pulled the cat back. It feels a little...
Impropriety's the least of all with that man.
Literature department. Can I help you? These books are sensitive. They prefer an environment of quiet reverence.
Okay.
Bold. You might have heard that our library has a collection other shops would lack the skill to curate. Between us, even Master Lerokin was reluctant to house them in his tower. The pen is mightier than the magic wand, apparently. They're locked away here for their and our customers' safety. Our finest reserve includes the Tharkiot Codex, the Annals of Karsus and Netherese Folly, Sights of the Sealy, and the Curriculum of Strategy. Do any of those interest you?
Ooh. F5 here because I don't know what this will do. Maybe I hit trade and I could select all of those.
Oldest Malphazette doing in here?
Damn, I don't have a lot of allies. What was I just supposed to be doing here? That's what I thought. I thought it was the Annals of Karsus, but the Annals of Karsus. How about let's smoke a little GB of green tea for the Annals of Karsus, will you? Does that sound fine with you? Is that okay with you guys? Oh, dear. Let's smoke a little GB. Let's smoke a GB, guys. Hell yeah. I took a shot of coffee and I shit in my pants for noon.
They're locked away here for their and our customers' safety. Our finest reserve includes the Tharkiat Codex, the Annals of Karsus and Netherese Folly, Sites of the Seelie, and the Curriculum of Strategy. Do any of those interest you? It is said to be written by Lord Karsus himself, the Netherese arcanist who attempted to replace the goddess Mystra, failed, and was banished for the attempt.
Glitch City.
Great magical knowledge lies within those pages, but not many can withstand it.
I can.
The Annals of Karsus. Where better to learn the secrets of the crown than in the writings of the one who might have forged it?
That's what I was going to say.
Buy? Books as temperamental as these are not on sale. They are secured in our vault, where none can harm them, nor can they do any harm. Consider yourself lucky to have learned of such a book's existence, and then forget about it. The Annals of Karsus are best left unread.
Well, guess who's going to read this fucking book now? Your boy. Let's have 5 just in case this goes bad. But I think this is going to go okay. I might have to come up with some big numbers for this. Take that, a critical success. It's very glitchy for me right now, though.
Customers like you are why I prefer the company of books.
Damn, that sounded
The only
mean.
way to gain access to the vault is through my office. And before you ask, no, you are not allowed in there either.
I got to break in this bitch's office.
I already told you. It is locked in our vault. And with good reason. Imagine if a tome so dangerous was sold to someone with such poor comprehension.
Well, now you talking shit. And all I'm saying is I need the fucking book. I said it's glitching. Here, let's reload then. Nah, that has nothing to do with the internet. That's the game, bro. This game don't even use internet. I'm not playing it. I'm just playing the... It's just a game. It's not live. I mean, we're live, but... We're live. Hey, click like and subscribe, pussies. No dropped frames on the screen.
And then forget about it. The annals of Carthus are best left unread. You certainly have. Even simple knowledge of these tomes is enough to stimulate most.
All right, now where is her office?
In a little. I've got a bit more shopping to do.
Her office is probably up here somewhere. Huh. Retry again.
How can I help you? Wouldn't trade it for the world. So I wouldn't. Anything I can help you with? Who now? Oh, Roland. I leave him alone, he leaves me alone. That's all there is to it, I'm happy to say. What would you like to know?
Come on. That might work. That works.
Customers like you are why I prefer the company of books.
Damn.
The only way to gain access to the vault is through my office. And before you ask, no, you are not allowed in there either.
Damn, so there's no way to get it, huh? Okay, so...
How delightful! I simply must have it. Just in case panic buying to lose control.
All right, let's try a couple different things.
Oh, does that happen very often? I've got a bit more shopping to do.
Not very.
What now?
Obviously,
steps.
They must have some sort of merit. Sorcerer's son stocks of them. Well, at least they seem to use the...
Yes?
Everything. Everything. Not a title for me, I think.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Trust no one.
Assume nothing.
No rest for the wicked, I see.
As long as Lord Portash has...
Wait.
Some people have no respect. Into the bin where it belongs.
Who had somebody had like one of those things that'll
Let's get on with it.
distract. Who had that? Somebody's got that.
How delicious.
I felt like Astarion had that. Minor illusion.
Indolence breeds madness.
Yeah, but I can't.
Keep a blade close.
Like, I'm not seeing it anywhere. Oh, minor illusion. I was looking for the wrong thing. I was looking for a cat.
Not a title for me, I
I saw
think.
somebody go up to Narokin's tower that's tended. Looked
As long as Lord Portash has got it.
Baldur's Mouth Gazette doing in here? Some people have no respect. Into the bin where it just think we should be careful what we say in public,
Wait, so are those guys not like? So what? They're not. So let's just try.
Easy. On my way.
You don't have permission to be here. You're about to be ejected.
Okay, yeah, I figured. I always get that and invisible confused because they look almost identical. I don't know how to get into her office. I would imagine that I've got to figure out a way to I don't know.
Fine.
Oh, gotcha.
Let's keep to the shadows. Leave no tracks. Longer when you rescue.
I did not voice those people. Did you?
It's a dicky bird.
Let's go.
I don't think this is the office.
Time for discretion. Like a wraith. Just like old times. On the hunt.
I was spotted in a clearly lit area.
They must have some sort of merit, source of sun to stop them. Well, at least they seem to use the everything of everything. Not a title for me, I think.
Ready or not. On tippy toes.
not supposed to be going in there. If I'm invisible. And press F5.
Tread lightly.
You've set foot in a restricted area. A swift exit may be in order.
Okay. Well, let's see if we can get out of this. Nah. Hell yeah, dude. This is what it's all about. Sleepy. I went to HEB, y'all. I had $5 to spend. I have $5, and I'm like, this is what I can afford to spend right now on a protein, and I have to make this $5 go as far as I can with food. And I literally got a assorted pork, like mixed items for like less than $5, $4.80 something. And I got to the thing, and like there was no
Shall we?
there was no tax on it. Oh, you know what? Invisible might have not been the best spell to cast. I should have done Mage Hand. Mage Hand.
Right on my body, so I wouldn't even need to have it. You make fine points. Very efficient, you're good. No fish, only chicken, pea, and vegetables. No pork either. It could be your body. You make
Okay. Well, then that's not the way to do it, dude. But I like knowing that there is a number, but I'm not going to pay that. I am not going to pay that, dude. Oh, yeah, the pork. Dude, I came home. I always said that a good rule of thumb while cooking is, and I've said this several times if you watch me, I always like to put the juice rendered from whatever protein you cook into whatever starch you make. If it's potatoes or Yeah, if it's like potatoes or mac and cheese or rice. I always think it's a pretty good rule of thumb to season it with whatever like juice you get from the proteins. I'd have to fight the whole ass library. That's got to be her office up there, right?
Gobbling party cooking. What's that doing? It must have some sort of merit. Sorcerer's son stops it.
I'm pretty sure that like there's a secret entrance. Like these things look like.
Let's hope for gold.
Not a title for me, I think.
Oh boy. I've never understood why people talk about evil as if it's a point of view. I find that Taurian stupid. Evil and good are as present in our world as gravity, and though their interpretation is displaced across the garbled noise of culture, they actually remain reasonably constant. Just because you've cast fly doesn't mean you've broken gravity. Even the god who gives a cleric her power is just a flue down which the smoke of good flows. Sometimes I wish we lived somewhere in which these things weren't as omnipotent as they are. No matter how long you study, you can't grapple smoke. I've tried to understand good, to realize it in our world. More and more often as I get older, I just feel it flowing through my fingers. Which isn't to say the things we do are meaningless. We may be puppets toked and strobed around by good and evil, but we can jerk on the strings a little. Well spoken there, homie.
How delightful! I simply must have it. Oh, perhaps not.
Hell yeah, dude. Crockpot. Corned beef is good. You put some cabbage in there?
What's that doing? It must have some sort of merit if the sorcerer's son stocks it, I suppose. Well, at least they seem to use the...
To be the chosen of a god is to be empowered with their very essence, and to be the chosen of the goddess of magic herself is to possess unparalleled mastery amongst mortals in manipulating the weave. Some would consider such beings to be demigods, while others would see them as servants, powerful and rare ones for sure, but servants nonetheless. In the current age, Elminster Armor is known to be the chosen of Mystra. It is fitting, of course, that the finest wizard known to most would claim such a title. But was he chosen for his magical prowess, or is that prowess derived from his chosen status? Some embittered scholars claim Elminster's favor is rooted in an amorous past with Mystra herself. But this author finds such a feat to be no source of shame if true for a lowly mortal to seduce a goddess. Bravo, sir. One can only suppose that the bunk beds of Candlekeep twitch with dreams of repeating the act. Good lord.
I'm sure there's gold in these stacks somewhere. 2 copies of this.
Oh yeah, I cast iron skillet. These they were bone-in pork chops. It was just a couple of bone-in pork chops, and they were different cuts, but they were bone in all of them. And I just threw them all in the cast iron for a little bit, rendered the juices, put that up in the Put that up in the mac and cheese. Pretty good. Pretty good.
Not just a world to explore, but an entire cosmos.
It must have some sort of merit if sorcerer's son can stop it.
How do we get in the office, though?
What's an issue of Baldur's Mouth is there doing in here? Why is it down? Sounds like I have no respect. Into the bin where it belongs.
I'm gonna try one more thing.
Let's prowl.
Yeah.
Move unseen.
With regard to summons, their users are uncountable. This mage's preferred utilizations include as intrepid scouts and what I call wasters in battle. Summon your noble friend to your side and send them into a fray to tie your foe. Do not develop an unnatural attachment to these summons. They are magical in actual and form, or even air and light. Yes. Adventurers wanted for perilous and profitable quest. Master Leroikin, the arcanist of Athkalta, the recluse of Ramazeth's tower, seeks brave and enterprising individuals to delve treacherous temple and recover storied artifact, the Night Song, for preservation in Baldur's Gate. Only stout of heart and keen of mind need apply. Fame, glory, and incredible fortune assured.
Oh, well, it might just be there's not much left. The Absolute's making people panic.
Absolute or not, I still need it. How am I supposed to do anything without it?
I'm sure you'll manage.
Where's there a place you can go lower than this?
Why is it damp? Some people have no respect for literature. Into the bin where it belongs.
Not for communal use, it seems. Best show some respect. Or some more cunning.
I don't know what you're talking about, lady.
Not for communal use, it seems. Best show some respect. Or some more cunning.
I have not been to Fiesta yet, but oh, we're just trying to leave. But they do apparently sell Carolina Pride bologna.
Loitering's what we're doing. Loitering with intent.
I got a little mercado, a little Mexican grocery store right next to me.
Can't get involved with this.
You mustn't. The city is full of criminals. We can't let them know we're vulnerable. Fine. We'll just stand here and play along with it, shall we?
If by strongly worded letter you mean a break through a window, then I'm just not one of the kind.
So there's got to be a way to access the basement.
That's not funny. I think it's very funny. Well, you're wrong.
Wait, do I have to go in some of them portals up there?
Just so. The Night Song is a priceless ruby from a realm beyond our own.
No. Going up higher doesn't do the trick. Yeah, I got a little mercado that I go to. It's a meat market. Like the packaged products in that store are so much more expensive than they are elsewhere. But the meats are far cheaper. In fact, I should have went there today and spent my $5 instead of HEB. But sometimes you gotta go check out the Hebe. Damn, bro. So this is the tower. So this is the whole tower. And the only way to get in and out of this is a portal. Yeah, I need to start doing some more,
Not a dicky bird.
I need to start doing some more.
I'm a good boy to march up there and speak to the Rowan myself.
You might want to be careful.
Oh shit, how far back do I gotta go? Oh no, have I not F5'd since I stole that key? Fuck, I might have just fucked myself. I need to start looking at deals and making decisions based on that sort of thing. I'm just fat, dude. I'll go to the grocery store on the day when I have like $100 to spend or something like that, and I'll just be like, load up on meats, load up on rice. Shit, no, the key is still there, and I gotta fucking get it. No, Gale. Get out of there, retard. You fucked us, dude.
You're about to be ejected.
You even walked backwards. I walked further away from there, and you walked further in. Jesus. It's my fault because I didn't hit G. It's my fault because I walked in the opposite direction of him and he went further, proceeded into the room. But that being said, the Mercado, you save like $2 to $3 a pound on a lot of stuff. Dudes with lady names. Just like Kelsey.
Step carefully.
Review that awful fashion disaster you're wearing.
Oi! I dress well.
In a little. I've got a bit more shopping to do. pick up some hair ointment for your fur.
You should start your own opinion column.
I can do that. I have loads of opinions.
I was joking. You really are that interesting.
Frito time.
Some sort of merit.
Sorry, y'all. Got distracted by snacks.
Sol Invictus!
Sol Invictus!
I better long rest before I do anything else.
last week. I already have 2 copies of this.
I think it's very funny.
Well, you're wrong.
If you're bored and I'm wrong,
Onward.
where have Jeremy and his mother
My monocap himself. How delightful! I simply must have it. Oh.
Yes, of
Perhaps.
course.
Blackets will be done.
I'm looking for something specific. I'm looking for some buttons. Apparently.
Worth examining. I will be heard.
I knew Leroican amassed knowledge like a dragon with its hoard, but never could I have imagined such wealth. And the tower itself has a cannon. The sheer power is mind-boggling. Indeed. I must still figure out its intricacies, but I am close.
I can help with that.
Study and catalog it. Leroican barely knew his alphabet. Then share it with the realms. After all, it does little good collecting dust in an old tower.
All those worlds among the stars, ripe for the
Githyanki Empire's plucking. Without delay.
Heard you put that prick, Leroican, in the ground. Good. Only sad I couldn't help. Thank you. For having Roland's back. You just can't stop saving us, can you?
No, after a while, you'll start to think maybe it's me.
Have you seen this place? It's incredible. And this is our house now. I think it goes without saying that you have a room here. Anytime.
Within reach.
Dude, Fritos are great for dipping as they advertise. But they're pretty damn good regular, too.
It'd be your body. You'd make the rules.
There's a signed copy. Oh, by Volothamp Geddon himself. How delightful.
Literature department. Can I help you? The vault is strictly prohibited for customers. If you don't cease this foolishness, the rest of Sorcerer's Sundries will be as well.
What's that doing in here? It must have some sort of merit if Sorcerer's Sundry stocks it, I suppose. Well, at least they seem to use the... everything of...
Dude, I ate half of that bag of Fritos last night. I made some hot dog chili, and I ate all of the hot dogs that I had left last night. And
some hair ointment.
On those hot dogs, I used the chili that I had left, and
That's why we need the ointment.
Some people have no respect for literature. Into the bin where it belongs.
I had some chili left, and I had about half or a third of a jar of Tostitos medium cheese dip, and I put the cheese dip and the hot dog chili and mixed that together and made one giant. It wasn't giant, but I mean it was a decent amount of dip, and I ate half of it like way earlier, and then left it in the refrigerator and finished it off last night.
I suppose. Blood.
Let's see.
Chocolate. Why, of course, darling.
Is this a signed copy? Oh, by Volokapgadam himself.
So it's a puzzle.
Delightful. I simply must have it.
Mambus, if I were a lava elemental, I'd get a job in a restaurant.
Would you now?
Because I could cook food right on my body, so I wouldn't even need an oven.
You make very efficient, you'd be.
No fish, only chicken, beef, and vegetables. No pork either.
I see.
You make the rules.
Well, at least they seem to use the everything of everything. Time for me, I think.
Ready and willing. Let's explore.
I think it's very.
Oh, this again.
Well, you're wrong.
If you're old and I'm wrong,
What's Malcontent doing in here? Why is it damp? Some people have no respect for literature. Into the bin where it belongs.
Might as well. Curiosity must be satisfied.
Storage and sorting of scrollwork, parchment, and tomes. Step by step.
Shit. All right.
Spell for this sort of thing.
Well, let's hope for the best, y'all. We got to roll a true 20 right here. Let's do it. We can do this. Damn. We're going to have to try this again. We're going to go until we can't no more. Hell yeah, bro.
My. Better be careful not to trigger that thing.
That might work. Astarion has this stuff.
Don't touch me.
Some people have no respect for literature. Into the bin where...
It shall be done.
Named after wizards. There's Ramazith, Elminster, Silverhand, and Carsus. The animal must be behind his door. Adventure awaits.
No entry to vaults. Trespassers will be disintegrated. Master Leroican.
Mine for the taking.
Yeah, 0 keys.
storage and sorting of scrollwork, parchment, and tomes.
You know what I need to do?
On I go. Unnoticed. Good.
That's why.
Gobbling party cookie. It must have some sort of memory.
Okay, so let's see if her perception. Let's cast guidance. Nope. Guess we gotta try with the others.
Let's pray.
I'm sure there's gold in these stacks
Right
somewhere.
on my body,
No.
so I wouldn't even.
You make a fine point. Very efficient you'll be.
Very well then.
All right.
I'm ready. You need to pick me up.
I'm just waiting. That might be worth a look.
Bam, Astarion knew we could count on you, buddy.
Let's cut a pass. I was trying to concentrate. Oh, for a skeleton key.
Wait a second, maybe this will unlock. Got it. Good work. Bam. Before her time as an exarch of Tempest and goddess of strategy, the Red Knight was a paladin, most devout. She toured armies the world over as both student and teacher, and thus she was elevated by Tempest to her current status. These pages contain that of her which was left on the material plane after her ascension.
Well, someone's a treasure trove of wicked spells.
Of course.
your desire.
But what I really want are the keys.
In for a surprise?
Oh, Astarion. Hell yeah, dude.
Let me work my magic.
Watch your back. I'll just help myself.
Okay, so we do have
Symbol.
to pick it, which is good, easy. Hopefully this will be the keys to the... Come on, big keys to the doors. B keys to the doors. B keys, shit. It is not keys to the doors. I mean, so there has to be keys somewhere
Elminster's
in,
not around,
in here.
so it might as well. The path less traveled.
Oh. Ah. Come on, that means in this one we really need keys to be in there.
Should be easy.
Please be keys. Please be keys. Not keys.
A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors. over here. Very well, then. Be careful. There are traps about.
Whoa. Whoa.
Don't linger. All right. Traps. How considerate.
Puzzles. Let's see. I'm going to finish this task and then I think we're going to get out of this.
Someone doesn't like visitors.
The dog died.
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us.
I ain't taking no chances.
Unlock hereby the path to the Carsus Vault.
What have we here? A book on Netherese magic. Gale might like to know.
It is a great paradox among our kind who so value the art of learning that we believe ourselves ever cannier than the ones who came before. If envy is the disease of the artist, hubris is that of the wizard. Though I fear my warning will fall on deaf ears, I will say it again. The closer a wizard creeps to the domain of the divine, the closer oblivion creeps with him. I thought myself an equal to Mystra, and devised a plan to make myself her equal. I would pluck one strand of weave and contain it within an amulet I spent the better portion of my years devising. How regret instantly heaved itself upon my head. I was trapped within the amulet instantaneously and passed around from collector to curio hole for the better part of a millennium. Only now that I am freed with barely the strength to hold my quill can I leave this final warning as testimony. I'm taking everything in here, bro. I'll take everything and sell it. All right, Gale. Shadowheart. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this real smooth, one at a time, all right?
I'll go this way.
Real smooth.
Have to keep low.
And one at a time, all right? You're fine. Now, Astarion. be smooth about this, and we'll go one at a time, all right? One at a time, smooth.
Tread carefully. Ready or not.
I'm gonna F5 just in case somebody gets discovered here. Gail. All right, big dog, it's your turn now.
As you wish. Such a long way down.
Many things, I suppose. Blood, bile, phlegm, chocolate.
How rude.
Why, of course, darling.
Okay. Oh, let's just get out of there. I'm stressed. I was so stressed out. I was stressed out.
Action, not reaction.
What a day. Directly.
All right. Now, you give that to Gale. And Gale, read it. An ancient handwritten book, rebound at least twice, that purports to be notes written by the mage Carsus himself. Much of it is in a personal wizard's cipher, but the final page is written in clear text. My great spell of transcendence is mine alone, not to be committed to ink and parchment, but I have also forged 3 supreme enchanted items that are the physical embodiments of my wizardry, and of them I shall make record. There is a crown, an orb, and a scepter, each nigh alive, and with its own power and purpose, and these I call the regalia of Carsus. The crown of Carsus to attract and absorb magical knowledge and give the wearer dominion over himself so that he remains his own entity apart from the we. The orb of Carsus, a storage device or battery that condenses mystic power, ever gathering so that it must be siphoned at intervals of its excess. The scepter of Carsus is an instrument of projection, a focusing utensil for the precise wielding of unimaginably vast forces. Know of these items you must, for if I fail to achieve immortality, they will persist, and dare I say, live on beyond me. All right.
These notes are no mere diary. These are the visions of Carsus himself, designs for the crown he hoped to forge, and the new form of magic he planned to create with it.
Hell yeah,
It seems Raphael was telling you the truth. The crown you saw atop the Elder Brain is indeed of Karsus's making. Reunite the crown with the Dead Three's netherstones, and Karsus's design might yet be completed. You could wield the power of a god. Though Karsus could only have worn the crown for mere moments, he managed to destroy an empire, killing thousands in the process.
Damn.
In the hands of the Dead Three's chosen, it threatens to do much the same. You must find a way to stop them, to render the crown harmless, detonating the orb if necessary. You can save Faerun from Karsus's evil and the Absolutes in one fell swoop. Only you might not live to enjoy it.
Gale of Waterdeep, as I live and breathe.
Well, sir, what's up,
As
Bellmister?
do you, I'm glad to see. Tell me, what curiosities did you discover within the walls of this esteemed emporium? You have learned the truth of the enemy we face. The Crown of Karsus. The very tool with which its eponymous creator unmade magic itself. Perhaps now you understand what is at stake here, my boy. Though what Mr. asked of you was extreme, it was not without merit, nor demanded lightly. She knows you defied her, Gale. And of course she knows. She's Mistra. She bids you come to her holy shrine in the Stormshore Tabernacle. There, she will grant you an audience at last. Perhaps that should have been your mission right from the start. The spark of promise burns in you once more, my boy. And Mistra believes that spark may yet catch fire. Trust in yourself. Trust in the weave. If you are willing, trust in Mistra. There is a conclusion yet to be written in this sorry tale, Gale of Waterdeep. And yours is the quill that will write it.
All right, so complete. There's too many to click, but it's good that we did all of this. Yeah, the tower, that's good to have. Tharkiet Codex. We needed to find that in there? Alright.
Look, Mama, look! It's so pretty.
This is honestly a good place to leave it. I'm gonna come back up here.
Goblin party cookie.
That's why we need.
It must have some sort of American sort of something. Well, at least they seem to use the.
We're all alone.
Everything off.
Not a problem.
Bro, you are being sketchy as fuck right now.
Let's give this a try. Most excellent.
What was the other thing I was supposed to find? What was I just looking at here that told me I needed to find something else? Interesting. Yeah, I don't know, man. We're doing something with the necromancy of or some random fucking book.
With ease. Bother.
Alright, this is a good enough spot to chill. I don't know if I even need a long rest.
Way to go still.
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
Seek and you shall find me.
Yeah, no need a long rest. We'll just have 5. I mean, yeah, he didn't die. He's just like, see, a short rest.
Enough time wasted.
He didn't die. He just went back. He just went back to camp. He was just a conjuration. And here, we'll go to camp. Look, see him? He's here. And then we'll have 5. All right. I think that'll be enough for tonight. I think that's enough for the evening. We did it. I don't know how. I should probably do a little bit more exploring, but I'm just getting kind of. Which one is this? How long have we been doing this? 45. 45. Sound familiar, anyone? 45 episodes of this thing, and I'm enjoying the game. I do love it, but I'm getting to like, oh man, I want to complete tasks before I pick up a lot of other tasks. But I realize that picking up these other tasks is going to level me up properly, and I don't know. I should appreciate the process. But speaking of appreciating the process, it's 20 minutes to 2. I have the opportunity to get to bed pretty early tonight and get an uber amount of sleep before I have to wake up tomorrow, which is optimal for me. And yeah, so I'm going to get to that. Thank y'all for hanging out here with me this evening. Don't know when we're going to be doing it again. Tomorrow night could be a night, depending on Virtual Red Band's schedule. Red Band's been spending a lot of time downtown lately. I don't know if he has the setup downtown yet for the virtual stream for Virtual Red Band. But if he does not, you might see me tomorrow. If not, I might be taking another long rest until the weekend. One last one for you there. But yeah, you guys are probably going to be seeing me because I kind of want to finish up the Dribbles the Clown thing. I kind of want to... There's just a lot of checks that need to be... boxes need to be checked. Shane, Pooter, Jason, Cassio, Boba, everybody else, Rhino. Always appreciate having y'all around. And as always, follow Van Bing Bing and Dulce Mac Comedy that took the picture that this art was inspired by. And yeah, go get some merch. Roll Tide. Night night.